Hello there guys, this is SwedishLandsKnekt and welcome to this 1 vs 1 online battle for Medieval 2 Total War. In this battle I command the Venetians. My opponent, I don't really remember his name, but he commands the Timurids, I think. So yeah, let's see. My army is consisting of 3 units of musketeers. I'm just going to I'm going to pause this. 3 units of musketeers with full upgrades. Behind them I have 3 units of pike militia with full upgrades, and I have 3 units of Venetian archers with attack upgrades, I think. I don't think I added some armor upgrades. No, I don't think so. My core infantry is consisting of 3 units of dismounted broken lances with full upgrades, and 2 units of dismounted feudal knights with full upgrades. Normally, when I play the Venetians, I usually bring Venetian heavy infantry, but I didn't really have enough money to buy them, sadly. But these guys are very good as well, so yeah. Let's see, my cav is consisting of 2 units of feudal knights with full upgrades. My general's bodyguard with full upgrades, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. I have 2 more cav, actually 3 more cav on this side. Mounted crossbowmen, full upgrades, and 2 units of Stradiots, fully upgraded. Very good light cav, in my opinion. So my opponent, let's see, his name is Sultan Alparslan. I'm not sure if I pronounce his name right. He commands the Timurids, and he has 1 unit of elephants with arquebuses on them. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of dismounted heavy lances with full upgrades, I think. He has 2 units of Nafatoons with no upgrades. He has 1 unit of Afghan javelin with possibly attack upgrade, I'm not sure. His cav is consisting of 2 units of Mongol heavy lancers, and 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Khan's Guard with 1 unit of bodyguard. So he has a lot of cav in this battle, as well as spearmen. Surprisingly, he didn't really bring any missile unit, with the exception of his elephants and of course his Afghan javelin. I was actually expecting Sabadar militia or something like that. But anyways, he managed to rout this unit of mounted crossbowmen. Mainly because these guys have really poor morale, but they can do a lot of damage if you know how to use them. So my plan was actually to harass his cav with my mounted crossbowmen, because they have the penetration ability, to penetrate the armor with their crossbow weapon, sorry. So, but I decided to regroup my strategies with the rest of my army that is advancing on that side, because I saw there was no point in trying to attack his units. I could have attacked his dismounted heavy archers. Okay, my bad. Now remember, he had a couple of archers here hiding. These dismounted heavy archers. Although I think Sabadar militia are much better though. But yeah, I was about to attack this unit of dismounted heavy archers, but his Khan's Guard were too close. His cav here, so as I said, I decided to regroup with my army on that side. Going to try to harass his army on this hill with my mounted crossbowmen, because I returned. So anyways, I'm going to fast forward here because it's going to take a while before we get engaged in combat, I guess. So I think, if I remember, I'm going to position my musketeers on this side, and he's going to position his elephants here, and it's pain in the ass to try to take down that elephant unit. At first I thought that these elephants would get killed by musketeers, because I thought that musketeers would be quite effective because they have those musket weapons, but that turned out to be wrong. As I will show you later on. So here you can see my guys are coming, and they're taking some heavy casualties, as you can see. It's just ridiculous.
We need to act.
Look at these guys are like taking a lot of casualties, heavy casualties, and they're out. So at this point I decided to use my archers here instead to enable flaming arrows, hoping they will go amok, which they are going to. I think they're going to go amok very soon. But anyways, it was hell basically. I just lost this unit of musketeers for nothing really. So I'm bringing up my musketeers again to focus firing on these dismounted heavy archers, which are taking some casualties right now. And I managed to kill one of these elephants, and they are running amok at the moment, so that's good. I was a bit afraid they were coming up, that they would come up here, so I decided to position my pike militia here just to be able to, you know, repel these elephants and, you know, let them die or whatever. Yeah, I just at the moment just focusing firing on these elephants. I want to get rid of them. Fortunately, he can't. My opponent can't control this unit any longer, because of running amok. So let's see here. Yeah, my guys are coming back. Like, I think he managed to rout this unit 2-3 times, or even 4 times. They have really bad morale, poor morale. But I'm doing some serious damage on this unit of Khan's Guard. As you can see, they're down to 34. So right now he has lined up his spear units, and he is about to attack. He's advancing. And I line up my archers here. I haven't turned off the flaming arrows, the flaming arrow mode yet, because you know, if you're firing flaming arrows, they can reduce the enemy's morale quite quickly. So yeah, moving up my pike militia as well to defend my archers, my missile units, and I'm going to send all of my cav, I think, to attack this huge blob. Well, it's going to be a huge blob here. Boom! There you go. Now his cav is you know, a lot better, much tougher than my guys, my Fury Knights. But since he has to run uphill, that will make them a little bit weaker, because, you know, they're getting tired and all that. Actually, they're quite fresh at the moment, but still, it has an effect on them. And for some reason, he decided to do a cavalry charge on my pike militia, but that didn't really go that well for him. As you can see, they're routing at the moment. And at this point, I decided to focus fire on his Navatuns here, because I think it was at this point I noticed them. And you know, if they decide to, if they start throwing their pots, then it's basically over, because that means that most of you guys will either, you know, run away. You know, they're broken, routing, because they have that kind of effect. These Navatuns, they're just really deadly. Or not really deadly, but they're kind of like the morale breaker, basically. So I decided to just focus firing on these Navatuns. Just want to get rid of them. I think he managed to rout my mounted crossbowmen once again. Yeah, they're exhausted and broken. I don't think they're coming back though. So yeah, it's a huge blob here, you know, cav and infantry, spear units. I decided to send one of my heavy infantry units, these smart broken lances, to help them. And now I decided to pull out my cav, mainly because of these spear units. I don't want to lose my cav. I have my musketeers here. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, and they're firing at the enemy. And now I got rid of his Navatuns, so now I don't really have to worry about them.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, so here you can see a bit of more cav fight here. His bodyguard. He still has some of his Khan's Guard and Mongol heavy lancers alive. Going to let you guys enjoy the close-ups. Yeah, these guys are taking heavy casualties. They're just standing there. I'm not sure what he was doing. I think he was too concentrated, focusing on, you know, with his cav here. And I decided to reinforce this with my cav here with another unit of this mounted broken lances. Although I don't think I needed to, because, you know, my guys were doing a pretty good job of killing the enemy cav. But just in case. So I'm going to fast forward here again. I moved up my musketeers because I didn't want to lose them. And that's the enemy general.
Now we must send his men running back to the desert.
So now all of the enemy cav are robbing at the moment, as you can see. Just going to fast forward here again. And there we go. I think this is it.
This is a clear victory.
Indeed. So good game to my opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. So let's see here. Men deployed 1,657, and he deployed 1,114. I think if he decided to replace that elephant unit with a couple more archers, or perhaps even more cav units, then I think he might have actually perhaps won. I don't know. Although that elephant unit did a lot of damage, but I think it's very costly, expensive to buy elephants. I think he could have used it on, you know, to buy other units, perhaps even an artillery unit or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, let's see. Men lost 368. He lost 1,047. Men remaining 1,289, and he had 67. So yeah, enemies killed 810 and 419. Let's take a look at the battle statistics. My general's bodyguard did 33 casualties inflicted. That's not too bad nor too good. Nah, I think that was okay. 33 kills. Funeral Knights 69, that's alright. Funeral Knights 36, that's alright. Stradiots 57, that's okay. 73, that's really good for light cav. Mounted crossbowmen 42. Actually, I thought they killed like 20 or something like that, but I guess they did better than I thought. Pike militia 08, actually 05, 0, not so good, but they were made it to defend, you know, to defend my missile units. My musketeers, let's see here, 0, 25, 73, that's pretty good. My Venetian archers did even better, 124, 121 and 120. My broken lances here, 30, that's very good. Well, actually no, not really. And 2 with this unit of broken lances. So I think my archers did very good, and my mounted crossbowmen, as well as my, let's see here, Stradiots and Funeral Knights. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and as I said, a good game to my opponent, and yeah, see you guys later, take care, and bye bye.